Today we're gonna put these two halves together and have a clean exhaust again. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. As I told you, today we're gonna put these two halves together and then we will have a dent-free exhaust. Now in my last video I told you I had to get new filler rod because the filler rod that I have is 1.6 and the material that we are welding is 1. So I was thinking I could find filler rod that was 1, but unfortunately I went to 3 different shops and I couldn't find 1 mil filler rod. So I'm gonna have to work with what I got and what I can buy, but I'm not really stoked about that because I am not really a good welder, but I'm just gonna have to work with it. So yeah, it's gonna be tricky, it's gonna be hard, but we're gonna try as best as we can to get these two halves fit back together all nice and clean. I'm gonna have to clean them out completely so there isn't any dirt, grime or whatever. We have clean bare metal. So I'm gonna start with that. So let's get into the second part of the dent repair on this exhaust pipe. So I re-welded the exhaust. Am I happy about my work? No. But when you look what we started with, it is an improvement. It's not perfect, but I'm a perfectionist, so it's not my best work. It will never be my best work, welding a very thin material. But here is the exhaust. As you can see, there are a lot of bumps still in there because this exhaust was pretty beat up. Now you can say it looks decent enough. I'm talking about stuff like this. You see small little bumps, and when it's clear metal you can really see it. But I'm not done with this exhaust. I can still improve it. Stuff like this seam, I can improve that. I can make it all nice and clean. So I'm gonna buy some sandpaper, some coarse sandpaper, so I can get a uniform finish on this exhaust, because I can see where I filed, where I used the wire wheel, where I used normal sandpaper, like 500 grit sandpaper, but I'm gonna go even coarser. I could sand this whole exhaust, make it all nice and clean, but I still have to weld this piece, so it's pretty much useless. Also, I need to put on the brackets again, so yeah, I'm still gonna have to weld on this, and I want to completely sand it, get a whole day's work on this exhaust when it's all finished, when we can bolt it on the bike and there is no issue. Then I can really nitpick every single bump. But in comparison, this is the exhaust. This is what we came from. So it looks nicer. As you can see, there is a lot of pitting. Still need to work on this. I'm gonna have to make this as pretty as this. So yeah, still a lot of work, but to get there, it is gonna be a long day. Even the brackets still need a lot of work. And then where do I put them? Put them over here, I don't know. So at this point, I'm gonna call it quits on the exhaust. We got a lot of progress. The dents are out of here. It's nice and round. It is sturdy, so I'm pretty happy about that. That is what we wanted, and that is what we got. So next week there is a special work that I need to do. I need to drill a hole where I can't drill. So that is going to be interesting for wiring and fuel. So I'm going to focus on that a little bit. Maybe get the bracket on for the ignition coil, what we still need to relocate. It's been a tiring day working on this exhaust. I wasn't expecting it to be, but there were a lot of troubles. Of course, the filler wire and yeah, the tin material, the state of the exhaust. It will not be the prettiest one, but it sure will work. So next week, we're gonna drill that hole, put that bracket on, and hopefully get the foot pegs on there. At least the placement of the foot pegs. So that is gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And if you're not already subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.